Here. And don't waste it.
What's good, guys? It's your girl, Jasmine Styles, back with another video. Today is December 27th. It's 2 days after Christmas. My mother and my grandmother and I and two of my cousins are sitting down for brunch. So we decided to have a little ladies talk with you guys. And the topic for today is love, sex, and marriage.
Woohoo!
Ryan Little.
Yoga.
Well, I'm definitely enjoying with my family. My firstborn and her firstborn.
Ha!
Her secondborn is gone back. He's gone to work. And I have my other granddaughter over there. I think she's my fifthborn.
Come away to the camera, feel
Come over to the camera. And my niece over here, she's my third niece.
Third grandchild. No, you right.
This is my fifthborn. This is my grandniece, great niece. And I just love it. God has been good to me, has been good to our whole family. And that's what I'm thankful for, being here.
Well, the topic for today is love, sex, and marriage. Rita came up with the topic. Rita's my mother.
Did I really?
You did yesterday.
Okay.
Bobby is my grandmother's name, guys. So, we'll let my mama start off. They the only two married of the three of us.
Okay.
And I don't have a man anymore, I forgot to tell y'all. But anyway,
Well, love, sex, and marriage. Is that what I
that's what you
said?
said.
The most important thing has been marriage. Married. So once you get married, then you can have as much of the sex as you please. You're going to keep it real and do it right.
Right.
God wants us
Right.
to do it. And
I'm not ready for this conversation.
for us love, you know, you find you hope to meet someone that you fall madly in love with and he falls back in love with you, so you all fall in love with one another. And I can say that me and my husband has been married for many, many years. And like one of my cousins say, you know, y'all still together. I said, because I like him. I fell in love with him, but I like him now. And in order for marriages to work, you got to not only love the person you with, but you got to like them. That means, you know, you put up with one another. And at the end of the day, as long as you like one another, I believe it'll last. But most important, God has to be in the union. If you have excluded the Lord, you know, you wanted to work the way he wants us to work. A loving marriage.
Marcus?
All right. What you say the subject is love, sex, and marriage. Okay. Love, sex, and marriage. Oh, happiness. Simply because that's the way it's designed for young peoples to meet one another and go gradually to the sex. Gradually to the sex.
After the
That
marriage.
means gradually to the sex. That meaning marriage before sex.
All right.
I hope everybody understand that. I'm proud of my granddaughter because I know she been raised properly and she doing exactly that. Matter of fact, she wrote a book.
Oh, Lord.
I'm waiting on her to go be interviewed on the TV
Oh,
about
Lord.
your first book that you wrote and when you get married. That's your second book. I am waiting on that, you know, because you started and you finished it. Whereas sex, for me, it was good when I was younger,
Oh my God.
but now
Ah!
I don't get any.
Oh my God! I'm gonna go. I'm gonna. Nope. I'm gonna go. Mary, come get me when I'm done. What you doing?
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Mary,
Well,
come
Life
get me when you
brings
done.
about a change, people.
yes. It's, you know what? It was told me, like my baby just said, life brings about a change. It was one preacher told me, and it just stuck in my mind. He says, two things bring about a change. He said, prayer and time. And I agrees with that because due time, you got to continue to pray to the Lord. You know, and so you can make the right decisions. Okay, I done did the sex and love wills.
So let me add to that about the sex what my mother said. When you take your vows, you're supposed to take them seriously. And it says, you know, I remember the preacher saying through sickness and health and all that. So it comes a time when you're sick or maybe sick and you can't handle that part of it. So therefore, because the mate cannot, you don't just put them aside and divorce them. No,
Amen.
that's where the love come in.
Amen.
You know, we supposed to be as one, take care of one another. And as far as my marriage, and I say that if you dislike him, James, you dislike me.
Amen.
You know, because we are one. So, Rita, can I borrow some money? My money is James' money and vice versa. We are a package deal. You know, how can you love one and hate the other? So, you know, we're in this thing together. And it don't matter who it is. You know, it can be one of our children. I can't stand daddy. Well, baby, you can't stand mama either. Let's just keep it real.
Exactly.
You know,
I can't
because,
stand either one of them.
oh well, you know, because if you stay on the same page, you don't have to worry about anybody coming in and trying to divide and conquer.
That's right.
You know, so let's just go straight with what the scripture says. We are one. So so if you don't like one, you better grow to like them, because there's no division of it here. You cannot divide and conquer us like that. You know, so and if more people would stick with one another through the bad times, and you come over and see the other side instead of as soon as something happened. I want a divorce, and don't get me wrong. I remember many years ago I used to just get mad because I have a let me see how I describe my husband.
Overprotective, overbearing,
Okay,
strong-willed,
okay,
hard-headed,
okay.
crazy.
That's how she described her dad, but he is very protective of us. And I can remember once,
Loving, kindness, giving,
That's what we're talking about.
everybody.
you know, Mom is right.
He
described it.
is.
He crazy.
So the reason why, when I said divorce, I remember we was in Missouri. He and I had gone up there, and the children, I called my mom on the phone, walking down the street. We had gone to visit his mom and dad when we was up there. I said, I want a divorce. Mom said, girl, you ain't going nowhere. But if you ask me why you want a divorce, nothing. It's just,
Right.
he was just so overbearing, so loving. I remember once, one of our sons used to pee in the bed, badly. And no, and so the oldest child called me. I was at work. Mom, so-and-so done peed all over us. So I said I was gonna whoop him. Get home, and my husband, so he called home, you know, because we checked on the kids. So when I got home, he done got him, somebody he wasn't gonna get a whooping. And I was highly upset, and so, and me, you know, I tell my mama my business, so I called my mama, so I'm coming over there to put him out. So her husband told her, you get in there and sit down somewhere. That's James and Rita house, and he's a good husband, you know, so and I had to learn, I couldn't vent everything to my mama, you know. And so it's just about doing the right thing. So, you know, there was some incidents that I got a little upset. And of course, hey, we human. You gon' when you go through your relationship, you got to go through all that to get to the good road inside.
If God intervened that, Nothing but favorite of God. My husband said, get that, sit down. You know,
She sat down somewhere.
And I did get my in and sit down because I love my son. I call him my son, you all. And when we got a group by the name of Gospel Trio. And every time we go and sing, I will introduce him as my son and my daughter. My daughter say, hold up. You introduced them as your son and your daughter. I'm not married to my brother. But you know what? It's that binding love. It's that binding love. I'm not his biological mother, but it's just like I am. Because I love him just as well as I love my 2 kids. Now that's love.
Amen. Okay, Jasmine, have we done enough talking?
All right, that took over the show. Let's give me enough time to eat my food, y'all, because I was starving. It's some stuff in my face.
These two gonna say something too.
But anyway, what I wanted to say, you've gotten a little glimpse of my grandmother, my maternal grandmother. I just lost my paternal grandmother back in March.
Okay.
But you got a good look of my paternal grandmother and my mother. I really wish that my other grandmother was here so you can get that, because I grew up, I always tell people I had my parents and I had 6 grandparents. I grew up around 4 marriages. And my marriages that were right here with me was my mom and my dad, my maternal grandmother and her husband, and my maternal grandfather and his wife. And I love all of my people. And I see all of their marriages, and all of them have molded me to be the one that I am now. And for me, I tell people, I don't want, or I'm not interested in dating anyone if we don't line up spiritually first, mentally, physically, and financially. And when I say about that, because spiritually, I don't want to be in a marriage where we're unequally yoked. Because I was raised up, I was taught, and proved by the Bible, the man is the head. And I constantly say, like I put in my book, I put on my channel, you won't lead me to hell. Amen. And that's not something I'm going to do. So if you're supposed to be the head of me, you can't be going here and I'm going there. You can't be doing this and I'm doing that, because that's not the head of a family. And if I'm leading and I'm supposed to be taking care of the kids and raising them up in the right way, we raise them up together, but that's my sole thing. How am I supposed to be doing that if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing? The tail follow the head. You're not going to lead me to hell. That's what I'm not going to do. And so that's a heavy part for me. And mentally, I was raised up a certain way. My grandparents, we're black. So born, you already got a stripe against you. Being a woman, you have a stripe against you. My grandmother, she kicked butt to provide for my mama and my uncle and gave them more. And my parents went above and beyond that to give me and my siblings more. And I am going to go above and beyond that to give my siblings more. My siblings, my kids, and my cousins, if the Lord said same, because that's how I was raised. And mentally for me, ain't no living off the system. Ain't no quick money. It's hard work. Putting in sweat and tears and get what you got to get. Yes, you help people along the way, but you got to do what you got to do for you first. And then get there and set the field. You set the example, you go from there. So I had great examples to go from there. Physically, you can be attracted to me, but if you're not there mentally, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. If you're not there spiritually, I want to have nothing to do with you. Financially, you see where I come from. I worked hard to make money. I was taught how to make money, how to save money, how to pay bills, how to do what I have to do. If you're not there mentally for me, physically, financially, if you're not in that area financially, I want to have no parts in it. Because you're not going to put me in a situation where I'm in a hole. You're not going to put me in a situation where you suck the life out of me and now I got to go to my parents for me, because my grandparents, they do for us. My parents have to ask for it. I'm going to tell you something. My folks do for me, but we don't have to go and ask for anything because we take care of home first. And that's how I was raised. So for me, it's a four-way street. You got to meet me spiritually. You got to meet me mentally, financially, and physically. If not, there's no point of us dating. I date with purpose. And I tell a lot of guys, you come after me because you think I look good. That's fine, but ain't no sex over here, love.
Go, girl.
Ain't no sex over here. Why are you coming? I don't even listen. So my mom, I don't even like Kim. I'm going to say, so you don't, If I'm kissing you, it got to be just me and you. So, baby, no, I don't do that. What you say to me? Baby, no, I don't do that right there. But y'all, I have my little 15-year-old cousin sitting up here. Eyes just like this. She thinks she tell people she look like, she tell people she might say. I'm gonna let her come talk to y'all.
Come say something.
Because she's getting in the age where dating is becoming a real thing, and I'm getting closer and closer to jail because she thinks she's gonna be dating. It's not gonna happen.
Yes, I am.
What you say? No.
Okay, stand beside it.
So you come right here. This is Miracle. Say hello to the people.
Hi.
Y'all seen her on my channel a few times. So I'm gonna ask her what she learned while I
What
eat
did you
some of
learn
my
today?
food.
Listening to the older heads. Chloe, you have to go stand right there. They can't see you right there. Come
Go
on,
stand
stand
in
back.
front.
Go stand back. TT.
Come on, stand by TV so you can be soft.
What did you
Stand by
learn?
TT over there.
Right here so you can be
That
sitting.
marriage
Yes.
comes with love and not greediness. Yeah, that's all.
And
What about the sex? Did you hear that?
It's not even greedy. Yeah.
greedy.
Yeah.
What you mean? Look at the camera.
something I learned. Okay.
I don't know.
Let's say all that, okay?
What?
Let me tell you what my mama told me. Kiss and lead the babies. You did tell me that.
I say I did.
Sit there.
Yeah, let my mama explain the logic of kiss and lead the baby because that never made sense to me.
No, I was doing her hair. What grade are you? 7?
I don't know.
And she asked me, was anything wrong with kissing? Was it a sin or something?
I don't know.
And I
That
said
sound
to her, I can't remember, but I said to her, no, kissing is not a sin. I say, but if you kiss a guy, allow him to kiss you.
Oh, now I remember.
I said, it may go further than you think. I said, you may feel a flutter in your stomach or something. That's what I call it. Or that kind of means you're liking. I said, a lot of times, you know, then you will let it, what leads to babies, because you will go further than you intend to go. So it's safer if you don't kiss them or whatever, you know, and that's what I told her in the 7th grade. And because I know I was not going to lie to my daughter, I had one of my very best friends, I'm not going to call her name, but if she sees, she may know. But we had finished high school and grown and married, and she told me her mama, I don't know, was it her mama or her grandma told her that if you kiss, you will get pregnant. And I'm like, what? God is so good, because if my friend had told me that in school, I would have told her different. But now I know why she always say, oh, you going to get pregnant, because all I was doing was kissing and she knew it. But boy, did we laugh at that, because I would have told her differently. But she probably would have got pregnant if I had told her different, so God knows best.
And I'm going to add to that. And the reason why her parent told her that, for the same reason that my granddaughter and your daughter just explained, kissing leads to that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why she told her that, so she won't kiss, so she won't feel those butterflies in her stomach. And so the boy won't feel it in his. Because if he feel it, he gonna beg. You know, understand what I'm saying? And,
I'm not comfortable in this conversation anymore.
You have?
And so that's the reason why her parent told her what she did. She just didn't go into the depth of it and explain it to her like my daughter did her daughter.
So, I'm just gonna tell y'all, I ain't care about none of it. That whole kiss leads baby thing, I said, what the world? I still kiss my boyfriend.
So why did you ask your mother?
Because I wanted to know.
Because she
Was
wanted
kissing
to
the sin, because I don't want to go there, y'all. My conviction been getting me since I knew what conviction was. You hear me?
Well, I am ready to walk down the aisle.
You can walk down the aisle.
I want to be just like my auntie in my wedding. I think she was about 50 or 60 something, and she was my flower girl. And she looked beautiful, although her leg was going together because she was,
You know what?
so nervous. My daughter was my maiden of honor, thanks the Lord. And it was a beautiful wedding. And I'm married to Eddie Durgans. God
giving
had
out
gave
birthday
him my life. Gave him to me. Life. Oh, who don't know us?
Okay, let it.
All right, guys. This conversation took a turn. Here's some things I was not expecting to hear. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully we will get another one of these done. We will catch you guys in the next video.
Chloe, go ahead. Say
Come
something,
on,
Chloe.
Chloe.
She left you out. Come on.
Come on, say something to the camera.
She don't want to say nothing.
Yeah.
Talk about your Gigi.
Tell them who your parents are.
My God.
Come on, get in front of the
What
camera.
I do?
Cause we asked you
We
to
want
nicely.
you to.
Ain't you part of our family?
You beautiful.
She said,
Are you part of our family? Well, come on, tell
Your
them.
story,
Excuse me. Tell me who
Mary.
Jazz is to you.
my YouTube channel. Especially when he's in there putting the floor
Come on,
down.
say something.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next video.
Hey, no, I'm not about to do no more.
God
Mom,
bless.
bye. Say bye.
God bless. We love you.